Hi everyone, I hope you're good. I am live both on Instagram and YouTube today because we're going to do a lesson. As you can see, I have many things in front of me on containers, like different names of containers, okay? I think I'm running out of ideas sometimes because I did a lesson like that before, but it was a quick, short lesson. So when I finish this long lesson today, what I can do, I can upload the summary of it on both platforms again, okay? So yalla, before we begin, I want to let you know that if you have time, stay, don't go, yalla, go grab a piece of paper and pencil. We're gonna do a fun lesson today, okay? But before we begin, by the time more people join, I want to let you know that there are Lebanese Arabic courses starting exactly in 1 week. So if you've always wanted to learn Lebanese Arabic and communicate with friends, family, people you are in love with, or anyone you want, it's your opportunity, because these are very structured courses that will take you from whatever point you are to the next milestone, to the next milestone, to the next milestone. And there are 5 available levels of Lebanese Arabic: absolute beginners, beginners, general 1, general 2, general 3. Actually, there's also general 4, which I also call maintenance. So we're going to start the lesson in 1 minute, but I wanted to let you know about this. In case you're interested, you will find the information all over my pages, either on Instagram or TikTok or on YouTube. You can email me. You will find my email under the videos, or most importantly, the link to the courses are in my bio. So if you have time, you can do live with us. If you don't have time, you can watch the recordings on your own. So there's no excuse not to do them. Okay? So yalla, come to class. Let's begin. So this is gonna be like a beginner's lesson, but also it's a nice lesson to people who are maybe advanced, but they don't know names of containers, because some of them are like not so common. Okay, so let's begin. The first thing that I want to start with, which one? Let's start with the easy one. It's not actually easy to pronounce, but like the most common one. So, hi Erica, miss you. Yalla, let's begin. Heydi علبة. This is a box. Guys, don't just sit down and watch whatever. Bring a piece of paper, write them down. Say out loud with me all the time. You see my orange nails? I just painted them just for you, specifically for you. Okay, so يلا. علبة لبنة. So, how do we pronounce this? And what's the difference between when I say علبة, box, and علبة? Miss you. Yalla, Effie, stay here. Everybody stay here. Don't go. So, what's the difference between when I say علبة and علبة? Okay, so, first of all, let's all pronounce the ع. It's not علبة, it's علبة. علبة. Okay, pronounce the عين. علبة. Box. Now, it has a silent T marbuta. So, it's the letter T, which we write and we don't pronounce. علبة. Okay, a box. علبة is a box. But if I want to say a box of something, we don't say علبة, we say علبة. We end up pronouncing the T marbuta. علبة. Okay, so علبة, a box of, and علبة, a box. علبة لبنة, a box of yogurt. علبة لبنة. Now when I say لبنة, is it the type of yogurt that we usually eat with a spoon? No, it's thicker type of lebne. Like I can literally get a bread and spread the yogurt on it and eat it, like a creamy yogurt for the sandwiches. Strained? Is it strained yogurt where like the water is out of it? Okay, so علبة لبنة. If it was like the yogurt that you can eat with a spoon or drink, etc., you say لبن. Leban. So that's the difference between lebne and leban. Lebne, leban. Guys, are you saying out loud with me? First of all, yalla, everybody click the hearts, etc., write comments, so that Instagram thinks it's a good lesson and shows it to more people, and YouTube as well. Okay, keep putting hearts and comments and all of that. Keep them coming. Okay, so علبة لبنة, a box of yogurt. Say with me. So this is the container. The actual container is the علبة. علبة لبنة. Now, this one is not علبة. This one is تنكة. تنكة, which means a can. تنكة. It also has a T marbuta. So if I want to say a can of What should I say? Yalla, tell me guys. What should I say if I want to say a can of? So tenke is a can and it has a silent T marbuta. Thank you, Alex, that you like them. So tenke is a can. If I want to say a can of, who's gonna write it? How do we say it? Yes, very good. And if you want to say the answer, tell me your name so I can talk to you with your names and not your nicknames. Very good. Tenkit. So tenke is a can. Tenkit is a can of. So this one, tenkit 7-Up. A can of 7-Up. Tenkit Coca-Cola, tenkit Pepsi, tenke or tenkit. Now, here's a nice expression. If you want to say somebody is so stubborn, like me, okay? And like, not only stubborn, like they just don't get it sometimes, okay? Stubborn, basically. You say, raso tenke. His head is a can. Or if it's a girl, you say, rasa, her head. Are you saying out loud with me, yes or no? Yes or no, write me. Tell me if it's a yes or a no. So, if somebody's stubborn, okay, of course, we can use the actual word anid, which means stubborn, anid. But you can say, his head is a can. Raso tenke. Or if it's a girl, you say, rasa tenke. Okay, let's repeat for the people who just came. Everybody else, repeat out loud, type them in the chat box, write them on a piece of paper, doesn't matter. Practice out loud with me, okay? Don't just, yeah, I'm listening, okay? No, don't be passive, be active. Okay, so let's repeat. علبة, box. But if I want to say a box of, I say علبة. So, علبة لبنة. تنكة, a can. But if I want to say a can of, I say tenkit 7-Up. Now, if you want to say somebody is stubborn, you say raso tenke. His head is a can. Or in the feminine form, rasa tenke. Okay, so we're done with these two containers. Now, keys. Okay, keys with a long E. I always say to you guys, you have to be careful with the pronunciation of this word. Because if you say it with a short one, like a that will mean something else. It will mean vagina, okay? So, and not even vagina, the slang way of saying that word, okay? The P word. So, careful. You're not saying k, you're saying key. So, everybody say with me, key, okay? So, keys. Okay, you don't need to exaggerate that long and say keys, but make sure it's a E, not a okay? So I have students who really get confused with that, okay? So keys, هيدا keys, this is a bag, so keys, and inside I have some basil leaves. So basil is haba. I said it really slow because it's really difficult to pronounce. So with a ha sound, ha, ba, there's a in the end. So let's say haba, haba. Of course, you don't need to kill yourself and do the that much, but it's not haba, it's haba, and it's a ha. It's not ha, it's ha. Okay, so haba. So keys. What matters is the containers today, okay? Everything else is a bonus. The other words are bonuses for you. So keys, haba. Okay? So shall we quickly repeat? Every time I add one, I'm gonna repeat the others, but faster. So علبة لبنة. But on its own, it's علبة. تنكت 7-Up. Say out loud with me. Don't stop talking, okay? تنكت 7-Up. But on its own, it's تنكة. Keys, haba. But on its own, it's also keys because it doesn't have a te marbuta. Okay? Same, for example, this one, it's the same, keys. Okay? So, keys, chips. A bag of chips. Keys, chips. But one second. If you want to say, let me get my bag. Okay? So, if you want to say a bag, like a bag, هيدا مش كيس. This is not a paper bag or a plastic bag. هيدا مش كيس. هيدي in the feminine form. By the way, كيس is masculine, مذكر. شنطة. Okay, so don't get confused because in English they're the same, bag and bag. Okay, in Arabic they're not the same. One is keys and the other one is shanta. So هيدي shanta, this is a bag. هيدي shanta, لا هيدي مش شنطة. هيدا كيس. Okay, كتير منيح. يلا. So repeat. So every time we're learning one, I'm going to repeat all of them, but on the condition you say out loud with me. Okay, so علبة علبة لبنة. If you missed out the first few ones, you can watch the video later on. Then we have تنكة تنكة 7-Up. Then we have كيس كيس حبق. So it can be your shopping bag, anything that's a plastic or paper bag. Keys, chips. Again, this is not plastic. I don't know what it is, but it's like a you know, like a squishy paper type of bag. هيدا مش كيس. هيدي with the feminine. هيدي because هيدا is masculine and هيدي is feminine. هيدي شنطة. This is a bag. هيدي شنطة. Now, مين عنده سؤال? Who has a question? If anyone has a question, write it down. Tell me out loud. Okay. Now, it would be nice if Instagram makes live with everybody being able to kind of say something out loud, like on Zoom. But anyways, maybe that would be really not a good idea. Okay, so now, let's go to the next container. Let's do the oil bottle. So, on its own, the container on its own is قنينة. We write it with a قاف, قنينة. But, okay, good question. I'm gonna say it. Just wait, hold on a second, okay? So, what's the, we write it with a قاف, قنينة, but we pronounce it because in Lebanese Arabic, like 99.99% of the time, 100% of the time, except when it's like a fusha word, we pronounce the qaf as a, okay? But the Druze of Lebanon don't pronounce it they pronounce it q. So if you go to Mount Lebanon in Shuf area, for example, which is a very, very nice area, they will probably say qannine, or I'm not sure how they will pronounce it, with a q or a qa, qannine. But we say, like in most Lebanon, we say annine, bottle. Now, again, it has a te marbuta. So if I want to say a bottle of, I'm not going to say annine. We end up pronouncing the te marbuta. And we say anninet. Anninet zait. A bottle of oil. Anninet zait. But if I want to specify, I say, I'm speaking too fast. If I want to specify, I say anninet zait zaytun. So zait is oil, zaytun is olive. It's like you're saying bottle, oil, olive. Instead of saying a bottle of olive oil, you're literally placing words next to each other without of, without anything. You're just saying bottle, oil, olive, which means a bottle of olive oil. Okay, so say with me out loud. Anninet zait zaytun. Notice sometimes I'm saying zait, sometimes I'm saying zait. It's the same, it's just a different pronunciation, okay? So, anninet zait zaytun, a bottle of olive oil. So yeah, let's repeat quickly for the ones who just came and for yourself, for you to memorize them. We said, we started with, I think we started with this. Okay, علبة, box. علبة لبنة. تنكة, can. تنكة 7-Up. Keys, bag. Keys حبق, a bag of basil. Keys, chips. We just use chips in Lebanon. Keys, chips, a bag of chips. But in Britain, in London, they say crisps. But I still say chips, even after living in London for more than 12 years. Okay, now, anninet zait zaytun, a bottle of olive oil. Guys, yalla, repeat with me. Write in your notebook. Say out loud. Make it part of your physiology. Make your brain memorize them. And of course, put some hearts in the video because I want Instagram to show this video to as many people as possible. Okay? Now, let's go back. So we said anninet zait zaytun, a bottle of olive oil. We have, what do you think we will call this? Oh, somebody, by the way, asked me what's the difference between shanta and jizdain. Jizdain is usually a small one, like a clutch, or it can also be like a wallet. جزدان. جزدان. But if it's a bag, it's شنطة. هيدي شو? Normal box. Hint. Similar. شو? I'm not gonna say it until somebody writes it. Yeah, كتير منيح. We call it علبة. Okay? So علبة حمص. A bag of حمص. A box of حمص. Sorry. علبة حمص. Now. هيدي شو? This is gonna be confusing to some of you. هيدي شو? Do you think it's تنكة, a can of tuna? Do you think it's علبة, a box of tuna? What do you think? Because in English, I think you say a can of tuna, right? بس أنا ما بتعلم جون. I don't learn. الحمار بيتعلم وأنا ما بتعلم. So what do you think? It is actually, yes, very good, Ayan. It's علبة tuna. Okay? We don't say تنكة tuna. Okay? So even if it's a can, it's not a can in Arabic. Okay? So you see, I told you this is gonna be hi. Okay, tell me what's your name. Thank you for joining the first live. So this is not a, although in English you would say a can of tuna possibly, and it's the same kind of material, but we say علبة tuna. تنكة tuna, it sounds weird to me. So علبة, box, normal box. علبة on its own, and with the T مربوطة علبة, with it, pronounce it. علبة tuna, a box of tuna. Now we have شو هيدا? النينة, is it a bottle? I showed you the bottle. Where is it, by the way? Oh, النينة. هيدي النينة. شو رأيكم? What do you think? شو رأيكم? It means what's your opinion in the plural. هيدي النينة أو لا, or no. يلا, press on the hearts while I'm waiting. I didn't say the word, but maybe some of you know it from a previous lesson or something. هيدي النينة. Is this a bottle? And the answer is هيدي مش النينة. This is not a bottle. هيدا masculine. هيدا لا, it's not علبة by the way, and it's not النينة, no. هيدا مرتبين, a jar, right? This is a jar. هيدا مرتبين قهوة. مرتبين. Say it again. It's not مرتبين or something. It's two syllables. مرتبين. So هيدا مرتبين قهوة. This is a coffee. What do you say? Jar? I just said it, I think, the word in English and I froze. بالإنجليزي jar بنقول like a coffee, or even the one you put the sugar in, or salt or whatever. Oh, I just remembered something I'm going to show you. I didn't have it in mind. Okay, I'll tell you in a second. Even this would be nice. Okay, so jar, yeah. So thank you, John. So هيدا مرتبين قهوة. If it was sugar, you would say هيدا مرتبين سكر. If it was tea, you would say, like in a jar, you would say هيدا مرتبين شاي. Okay, so مرتبين is a jar. مرتبين. So يلا, let's repeat very quickly. Say with me out loud. علبة لبنة, a box of yogurt. علبة حمص, a box of حمص. تنكة 7-Up, a can of 7-Up. تنكة tuna, a can of tuna? لا, علبة tuna, or علبة ton. We say ton with an in Arabic in Lebanon. So علبة ton. كيس حبق, a bag of basil. كيس chips, a bag of chips. كيس لا, هيدا مش كيس, هيدي شنطة, a bag, شنطة. النينة زيت زيتون, a bottle of olive oil. ومرتبين قهوة, and a jar of coffee. مرتبين قهوة. Now let's continue. هيدي شو? What container is this? Inside there are eggs, بيض. So هيدي carton. It's similar. يلا say it in Arabic. كيف منقول carton بالعربي؟ منقول take the كهرت and change it into Arabic. Can you guess? So هيدي and it has a ت مربوطة in the end. شو؟ يلا I will wait for you to write it down. Bravo John. Okay, good. هيدي كرتونة بيض. And I'm saying yes كرتونة. Good I am. هيدي كرتونة بيض. So on its own, again, the word is كرتونة. كرتونة. So there is no pronunciation of the t in the end. But if I want to say a carton of, I will say كرتونة بيض. A carton of eggs. And بيض in the plural. In the singular, it's بيضة. بيضة. In the plural, it's بيض or بيض. The same. بيض or بيض, just different pronunciation. That's the plural. And بيضة if it's one egg. So, كرتونة بيض. A carton, I was gonna say a carton. A carton of eggs. كرتونة بيض. I guess this one we can also say كرتونة حليب. Or أنينة حليب. It's not a bottle, right? It's also a carton of milk, right? كرتونة حليب. I think we can say that. What do you think, John? Everybody else, what do you think? Can we say كرتونة, a carton of milk or a bottle of milk? هيدا مش أنينة. It's not really a bottle. Okay, يلا, let's call it كرتونة. كرتونة حليب. Okay. Now, we have هيدا شو؟ يلا. Something similar to this. Donc on va ajouter T quand il y a quelque chose. On ajoute T quand on va dire something of. يعني مثلا كرتونة is a carton. But if I say كرتونة, I'm saying something of. يعني مثلا une bouteille de. Okay? I feel shy when I speak French. But anyways. Okay. No, مش أنينة. مش علبة. مرتبين, I would say, yeah? مرتبين. Now, what's inside? Coconut oil. So, we say, كيف بنقول coconut oil? We say مرتبين جوز الهند. We're literally saying the nut of India. We actually say the India in Arabic. الهند. Okay? So, جوز الهند means coconut oil. جوز الهند. So, مرتبين جوز الهند. A jar of coconut oil. يلا, say it out loud with me, everybody. مرتبين جوز الهند. De rien. Okay, so, مرتبين قهوة. مرتبين جوز الهند. A jar of coconut oil, okay? هيدا مش مرتبين, even if it's oil. هيدا أنينة. It looks like a butter. So هيدا أنينة زيت زيتون. بس هيدا مرتبين جوز الهند. Okay? Quickly, let's repeat before we add the new one. I'm gonna be quick. Say with me out loud. علبة لبنة. تنكة 7 up. أنينة زيت زيتون. مرتبين قهوة. علبة تون. علبة حمص. كرتونة بيض. كيس تشيبس. كيس حبق. كرتونة حليب. مرتبين جوز الهند. Okay, let's add something. I just remembered we can add a salt. How do you call it in English? Or whatever. يلا, John, كيف ما نقول? Okay, let me ask it in Arabic and you answer it in English. كيف منقول, because I really don't know the answer, or I forgot, maybe I know. كيف منقول, how do we say? كيف منقول, يلا say with me out loud. كيف منقول, it's not منقول, it's منقول. Oh, somebody's saying it's salt shaker, and the other one is saying seller. I will go for shaker, John. Sorry. Okay. So, هيدي, okay. I'm gonna continue the question. I'm gonna say كيف منقول مملحة. مملحة. There are two m. مملحة. Okay. So, مملحة بالإنجليزي, in English. So, كيف منقول. يلا, say with me out loud, everybody. كيف. Okay, I will go for the Americans. Sorry, John. Not Irish today. Okay, so كيف منقول مملحة بالإنجليزي. So you see, I'm saying بالإنجليزي, in the English, which means in English, okay? So, oh my God, I have 8% on YouTube, so I need to wrap up. So, but I still have like at least 5 minutes. So, كيف منقول مملحة salt shaker بالإنجليزي, and the answer would be منقول seller أو salt shaker بالإنجليزي. Okay, so مملحة, it comes from the word ملح, which means salt, ملح. So it's like you're saying something like the salter, مملحة. Okay, so this is the container of it, مملحة. Okay, so if you're in a restaurant and you want to ask the waiter or your friend to pass you the salt shaker, you say بتعطيني المملحة, عمول معروف. Can you give me the مملحة? Let's say slowly. بتعطيني. You give me, which means can you give me? بتعطيني. Guys, by the way, I can't write these on when I'm doing the live, but when I finish the live, I usually type them in the chat box, okay? And I will give you the summary video in another story. Okay, so go back. بتعطيني. Can you give me? المملحة, the salt shaker. عمول معروف, please. Or you can just say بتعطيني المملحة. Can you give me the salt shaker? مملحة. Okay? Antonio, no, it's not gonna be the maflafe. That's funny. No, okay, now pepper. No, actually this is basil, but let's pretend it's pepper. Okay, actually I have pepper here somewhere. Where is it? I don't know. Okay, so pepper بالعربي يعني بهار. Okay, pepper. So if I want to say, how do you say pepper shaker? How do you say it when it's like pepper, not salt, بالإنجليزي? Thank you, Ayan, for writing them. جيب pour donne-moi aussi. Oui, جيب يعني bring more. Okay. عطيني يعني donne-moi. Okay. Yes, we would say مبهرة. Good, Antonio. We would say مبهرة. مبهرة. Kind of like you're saying the pepper. No, John, please. I will take yours this time. Come on. يلا, كيف منقول بالإنجليزي مبهرة? How do you say in English مبهرة? يلا, John, يلا. Don't be upset. I'm gonna take the Irish version this time. Is it a pepper seller or something? Yalla, I will wait for somebody to say it. I'm waiting for John. My life depends on him. But, grinder. So do you have to say pepper grinder? And if it's just the one that's not with a grinder, it's just like that, is it also a grinder? Anyways, بالعربي منقول okay, pepper mill. No, okay, I'm not gonna betray you, John, and I'm not gonna say pepper mill. I'm gonna say grinder. Okay, so مبهرة. مبهرة is like the container of the pepper. Okay, so مملحة, the container of the salt, whatever everybody wants to call it. مبهرة, the container of the pepper. Okay, so you can even say pepper shaker as well. Okay. So now let's repeat. So far, I'm gonna go a bit fast because I repeated it many times. So say out loud with me. علبة لبنة. تنكة 7 up. علبة تون. كيس حبق. كرتونة بيض. مرتبين قهوة. مرتبين جوز الهند. أنينة زيت زيتون. علبة حمص. كيس شيبس. مبهرة. مملحة. كرتونة حليب. Now this one, I mean, it's not the most important one to know because, you know, just for medicine, like a small container in plastic, we call it حنجور with a ح. حنجور. So حنجور, vitamin C. If it was a cardboard box, you wouldn't say حنجور. This one I would still call it, I guess, حنجور. But you know the medicine small boxes that are like in plastic, where you put your medicines, that's حنجور. حنجور, okay? But if it's, for example, I don't know, like this type of medicine in a box, لا مش حنجور, هيدا علبة دواء. دواء, by the way, is medicine. So هيدي علبة, it's supplements, but let's pretend it's medicines. I would say هيدي علبة دواء. هيدا مش حنجور. This is not like a حنجور, like a small container of plastic. So I would call this هيدا حنجور. Actually, you know what? What was this? Ya Allah, I forgot. I want to remember. If it's, I forgot it even in English and in Arabic. What's the container for this? How do you say it in English? Maybe I can remember it in Arabic. So, by the way, whoever is coming now, this is a tube. Ya Allah, what was the word for it? Brain freeze. Somebody Google it. So it's a tube, yes, but can you tell me like a tube of what? Ya Allah, what was it? What was it? So can somebody Google it so I can see if it's the same in Lebanese as in Fusha, or it wouldn't sound weird in Lebanese? No, it wouldn't be hanjour. No, this is hanjour, like when it's plastic. Okay, even this one, it would be the same, the tube for like toothpaste or something, like yeah, like just if you write like a tube of toothpaste or something, maybe you will find it on Google, and then I can see if the translation that you find in Fusha, of course, and on Google, it's the same as in Lebanese. Unboob, yeah, unboob, yeah, but it is the word. Unboob, but we will not, I don't know, I never used it, I feel even weird to use it. I would just say tube, maybe in French, or just, yeah, if it's, for example, if it's toothpaste, I would just say معجون سنان, okay? So, let me get it. So, I will not say أنبوب معجون سنان, I will just say معجون. معجون is like the paste. معجون سنان of the teeth, the paste of the teeth, that's what we're saying. So معجون سنان, but the actual word is أنبوب. Now these are not containers, but I wanted to share them with you because it has a technical term to say. So if you want to say a cheese, like a whole cheese, not the slices, okay, yes, معجون is paste. If it's whole, I can say قالب. Like it's like I'm literally saying a cast of cheese because like it takes the shape of something, okay, and it's full. So قالب. Antonio, I'm gonna say about إصبع, okay, I'm coming to that. So قالب is a full one, okay. قالب جبنة, a block of cheese, okay, that's the word, block. قالب جبنة. Or if it was butter, I would say قالب زبدة. زبدة is the butter, so قالب جبنة, and it's written with a قاف, قالب, قالب in Fusha, but in Lebanese we pronounce it قالب, okay, a block of cheese. And this one is لوح chocolat, so chocolate bar. So a bar is لوح, okay, and لوح is also the board that teachers write on, لوح. Okay, so لوح with a h in the end. لوح chocolat. So قالب جبنة, لوح chocolat. Now Antonio is saying if we say إصبع. إصبع is, for example, usually, you know, when you have, okay, the perfect example would be like when you're eating a Kit Kat, okay? It has 4 fingers and you say إصبع chocolat, like that little finger of it. In that case, yes, I would just say إصبع, okay? Capsule, Antonio, for what did you find it capsule? Like a capsule would be like a little container. But what did you type to find capsule? Let me know. Okay, so let's repeat meanwhile until Antonio responds. So basically we finished for today. We said everything. Now, I also put these, okay, because I wanted to say, for example, if it's قالب جبنة and if it's slices of cheese, okay, if it's slices, okay, I will be honest with you. We say شرائح, شرائح. But personally, I don't say it. Okay, now people say, oh, we use French in Lebanon, whatever. We use it, okay? There are people who use extreme French. There are people who are just really randomly using maybe bonjour, bonsoir, whatever. And we use a lot, like I say tranche, okay? Tranche in French, okay? But I'm not gonna say, oh, عطيني, give me شرائح, jambon or جبنة. جبنة is cheese. I will say عطيني, for example, 5 tranchات. Hi, Lulu. Okay, so tranche, we use it in Lebanon more. Okay, so قالب when it's a whole cheese, لوح chocolat when it's like a bar of chocolate, and tranchات جبنة, tranchات. You see, we take the word tranche and we add 8 to it to make it Lebanese. tranchات جبنة, slices of cheese or jambon. And Antonio, what were you saying? كبسولات معجون سنان. It says that it's used in Syria. Okay. Yeah, not maybe in Lebanon some parts are using that, but not not the area I live in. And Bahman, شرائح المجتمع, very nice comment. So he's asking me, or she, I don't know, if it's like شرائح المجتمع, literally the that in that case it's not going to be slices of society, of course not, but maybe like classes, maybe classes, that's the word. Yeah, the classes. Okay, thank you Antonio for your contribution. I guess that's it for today. Before I go, remember we have courses starting next week, September 16. These are 3-month courses, cohorts. Thank you, John. Thank you. These are 3-month courses. If you've always wanted to learn Arabic with structure, like anything you need to learn in life with structure, it's good to do lessons on social media, Instagram, YouTube, etc. But like if you need like a course plan that guides you, whoever did my courses, John, you didn't tell them how amazing the course is. Don't say anything else. Okay, whoever did the courses, tell them really, like when you watch this video, maybe leave a comment under, so for people to really know what the courses are like. Isn't that the word for explanation? Oh, okay, yes, but it's not the same word. شرح sounds the same, but it's explanation. Okay, شرح. Here I used in the plural شرائح. Okay, شرائح. Thank you, John. He's saying it's an amazing course, and he's saying sincerely, you see? Okay, now, as I say, let me just quickly explain about the courses. These are very structured courses. You know before you start where you're going. So I don't promise, yeah, suddenly you're going to start speaking Arabic, but I promise you will learn this topic, that topic, this topic, and you will learn them, okay? Now, you can either come live if the timing is suitable for you, or you can do the recorded version. You can do it at your own time and your own pace. You can even pretend you're coming to class and do exactly the same days as we're doing our lessons. So like that, you finish the course with us. Okay, so there are 5 levels: absolute beginners, Lebanese Arabic, beginners, general 1, general 2, general 3, and actually I'm opening general 4, and which I also want to call maintenance course this term. I explained everything about which level is suitable for you, etc. on my page. You will find the video easily, especially on my Instagram. Whoever's on YouTube, come to Instagram, Globetrot with Arabic, find it. Find my email, I will put it somewhere under the videos. It's Chagig, CHAGHIG at globetrotwitharabic.com. I will write it under the videos. So check out the information about the courses. The timetable, you will find it also on my page. What else did I want to say? Yeah, so either you can come live or do the pre-recorded. I will be happy if you come to class so I can see you live in person. I think that's it for today. Shall we quickly repeat before we go? One more, but you promised to say out loud with me. Shu, what do you think? يلا منقول على صوت عالي. We go out loud. By the way, the course form is in my bio. Click on the link in my bio. You will find it, or just email me and I will send you the email that has all the information, all the course plans, everything you need to know. Okay? Comment? C'est quoi ton nom? Sur Insta. Go to Insta. Okay? You can find me there. Okay, so yalla. Let's repeat one more time. Everybody say out loud with me. Okay, so I will start putting them in the fridge meanwhile. لا, I will do it later. So, علبة box. علبة لبنة, a box of yogurt. علبة box. علبة حمص, a box of hummus. Can, I'm not going to say تنكة, I will say علبة. علبة تون, a box of tuna. A can of 7-Up, I'm not going to say علبة, I will say تنكة. And if I want to say a can of, I will say تنكة 7-Up. We also use the expression today, راسه تنكة, his head is a can. It means he's so stubborn. راسه تنكة.